Hi, I am Dr. Lee Vickers, author of Bodies of Light and founder of Light Workers International. And we are here for a very, very special event that you have a front row pass. This knowledge that you're going to learn could save your life. It could make you millions. And it is the secret, enlightened ability that you can only tap into when you become one with the light. The only reason that people don't have this ability is because they are not letting the light in yet. Woo! And this ability is this. And this is the name of what we're doing. And it's called the lie, truth revealed. You want it? You want it at home?
Yes, bring it.
Now, there's a secret here. A secret ability that only the most enlightened masters knew. And the ability is this: that you have an inborn lie detector.
Woo!
That is within you.
Yeah.
Woo! You guys want it?
Yeah!
You want to be able to test the truth for yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Now.
Where'd I buy it?
Yeah. Now, stay tuned because you're going to get it. And this is an enlightened ability for you as a being of light.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. This does not deal with you thinking that you may be a human. Because the only reason that you at home might be thinking that you're a human and not an infinite being of light is because your energy devolved that low to where this basic ability to test the truth for yourself, to know the truth for yourself as a being of light, only happens when you have a lot of light. So of course, those who do and are doing bodies of light find that they have this internal lie detector.
Yes.
Okay? So you actually get this when you, at home, bring in a lot of light. And it will not happen if there isn't light. And if you don't have enough light, you won't necessarily feel the truth. And that's why a lot of people are suffering. Because the path of the lie is full of suffering, is full of pain, and it's full of a devolution of consciousness, which is a lowing or a devolving of consciousness. And unfortunately, many have devolved from this infinite being of light to where they actually think that they're human, and they don't know that they have an internal lie detector. Now, I'm going to go into some very big lies, even before we get started. And then you're, in a bit, going to be able to activate your internal lie detector.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Yes.
And then you're going to be able to test to see if we're telling you the truths
Oh my God.
and unveiling the biggest lies which have been the downfall of mankind to get us to where things have devolved to.
Wow.
Okay? So stay tuned, because this is going to be the singular moment to change your life. Now, one of the biggest lies that happened during our Industrial Revolution was the idea of where evolution came from. Now, just so you know, from my perspective, I know that we evolve. I know that we evolute. But the question is this: did you evolve by accident?
No.
You didn't. You're not here because of an accident. And the law, even, it's so funny where the idea of an accidental nature of the universe completely collides with the law of entropy, which is the second law of thermodynamics. But yet people still stuck with this accidental, and that's the accidental law of evolution. Now, the second law of thermodynamics, the law of entropy, is that everything around us is devolving, that energy and the energetics of energy keep going lower, that they were higher, and of course they don't say what made them higher, but that in traditional physics that everything is going and devolving and breaking down to lower form. Now, I'm going to give you the first big lie. And that has been a lie during our Industrial Revolution that had the second law of entropy, which has its uses, but the idea that the law of entropy is what's going on around us is a lie. And the accidental nature of the universe is one of the biggest lies that created the accidental nature of the universe, which has created a mechanistic society, which is a lie. That everything is by accident. And since everything is an accident and these people evolved by accident, that it's okay to just kill off huge swaths of society. And of course that happened during World War II. And I'm going to tell you, the accidental nature of the universe has created more misery than you can shake a stick at. Now, I'm going to tell you what has evolved through quantum physics. And that is quantum superposition. And that law states that when things flow, then in a quantum level, so when the light is flowing towards a leaf, and you have a leaf there that is absorbing the light at the core of the chlorophyll, at the core of the being. And it's like there's very little energy lost in that leaf, where all those photons of light are flowing in the leaf. And yet those billions of photons going to the leaf, if things were by accident, only of less than 1% would actually be going in the leaf. But that is not the case. That leaf is absorbing 99.9% of the photons at the core of its very being. And all those photons going into the leaf are getting there because of the quantum superposition, which means you have all these billions of photons coming in, and the one that goes through is the one that makes it through to the core of the leaf. But the funny thing is that all that 999.9 million photons that got stopped actually do not get stopped. They actually get to the leaf too, because it's a viewpoint that that it felt the future, that photon going to the core of the leaf, that all the accidental nature of the universe, of all the other photons not making it, never happened. Do you get that? Do you get the intelligence within the light? The intelligence within the plant. The plant evolved from the light. And those 99.9% of the photons that never would have made it if everything was an accident actually make it to the core of the chlorophyll, to the core of the atoms in the leaf. And they absorb it, and the energy gets there, and the information gets there. And now we're going to evolve this to the next level. And that is the level that evolution is not an accident. Evolution happens because of the informational sequences within the light.
Woo! Yes.
And of course, this takes quantum physics to the next level, where that light very well may be God.
Say it again.
That light very well may be God.
Yeah.
And within that light is the intelligent matrix that evolved all things on this planet to higher and better form. And now that sounds a lot like God. Mm-hmm. And in the Judeo-Christian Bible, they say God is light. And now, isn't that interesting how science is starting to catch up?
Yeah.
Now, this light is all around us. It comes from the sun. And we're going to be getting into some very deep-seated lies on this planet. But one of the first lies that I want you to know, which is going to change your life, is this. Is that anything that stresses you out is a lie.
Woo!
Yes.
100%.
Anything that stresses you out is a lie. And I want you to understand that stress is something that makes you uncomfortable. And you at home, when you get stressed out, you want to do what? You want to hold it out. But what you're really holding out is the light. And when you hold out the light, which has the intelligence matrix to evolve your life and everything about you to higher and better form, and you hold it out, you start suffering. And that suffering, when you get stressed out and hold out the light, puts you on a dwindling path and a dwindling spiral into the darkness. Because what is darkness but a lack of light? And the only reason that you have ever experienced darkness is because you were holding out the light.
Wow.
The only reason that you have ever experienced suffering at any point in your existence was because you were holding away the light. So what does meditation do? Meditation relaxes you and allows the light to do what?
Flow.
To flow. Because it is that flow of allowing energy, allowing light, allowing consciousness to come in that makes everything better, that evolves everything higher, that is our hope for mankind. And it is holding out the light, that stress, which causes civilizations to demise. And something so simple starts with you. And it starts with the breath. Because when you're all tight and you're locked down, what opens it up? But the breath. So put the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Tongue on the roof of your mouth like this. Breathing. Breathe in. Breathe in. The breath is the pump for flowing the light, flowing consciousness, flowing intelligence through you. And as you relax, and we're going to relax here in a second, and a couple people come over and do this with us so they can see. Couple. And we're going to start, and I just want you to relax.
I want to be there. I want to be there.
So relax.
Oh, yes.
And now this is just part of the thing. You don't get stressed about anything. Just sit here. Be comfortable. Breathe. And just allow the light in. Allow vibration in. Listen to the sound. And just allow the energy to fill you. And keep breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth, tongue through your mouth. Breathe. 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 Keep breathing. Allow the light, allow consciousness, and now the love. Allow all that amazing energy come in. Just breathe and let it in. Keep breathing. I want to see that tongue on the roof of your mouth. Keep breathing. Keep that tongue on the roof. Keep breathing. Feel yourself. Feel the stress wash away. Feel the light come in. Keep breathing. Keep that tongue on the roof. The truth is within that vibration. Now, didn't that feel great?
Yeah.
It feels really good.
Now, isn't that amazing how the energy, when you let go of the stress, you start breathing, and you just allow the consciousness, the intelligence within the light all around you to open you up to the truth. Right? So, what's another big lie?
Not a big lie that you have to suffer.
Yeah, like the idea that that it's light and dark and that you have to suffer half the time. Why is that a lie?
Because it doesn't make you stronger.
Yeah, because the thing is that within the light is pleasure. And what suffering is it's telling you that you're going the wrong way.
Yes.
And suffering
Is a lie.
Suffering is addiction, as long as pleasure is addiction as well.
No, actually suffering is an addiction, and pleasure is more being willing to allow yourself on that path.
And you're getting used to it all the time.
Yeah, and this is where we're going to get into the lie detector. But before we can actually teach you the lie detector, you have to do bodies of light, because you can only test as high as you are. So if you haven't opened up your energy enough, then you just don't have enough energy to do the lie detector as a being of light. If your energy isn't high enough, like if you do this and go yes, 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 no, 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 and you're not getting smooth and sticky, then you just don't have enough energy. So we got to get them at home to do bodies of light right now, and you're going to say it with us, so that you at home can learn the lie detector, right?
Yes.
Can I say this little example that we've been to lunch today?
Sure.
And so we went for lunch to this one place that we like to go all the time. And the person at the cash register, the person is really stressed out. and she goes like, well, you guys always so positive and so happy. I wish I could be like that. And what I told her, well, you can be like that. You just have to be willing to be like that. And she told me back that, well, it's not true. I have to suffer sometimes so I can be, feeling good sometimes.
And we got to tell you this. Okay? Suffering is a lie.
That's a lie.
It's a lie. If someone says you have to suffer, it's a lie. It's the path into the wrong direction. It's not the way to go.
The one that I love is, well, I have to suffer so I recognize pleasure.
No, that's not true.
It's not true.
Okay, but we're going to teach you the lie detector so you can test it for yourself. Okay? So let's just do bodies of light really quick so they can test it at home. You need to know these truths and stay away from the lie, because the lie is full of pain and suffering. Okay. So we're going to do Universal Edition. Repeat after me, and you got to say it. I am the temple of the universe.
I am the temple of the universe.
The light of the universe
The light of the universe
dwells within me.
dwells within me.
Each of my 8 bodies
Each of my 8 bodies
contains zillions of intelligences,
zillions of intelligences.
here and now, directly connected
Directly connected
to the light of the universe.
to the light of the universe.
I direct every aspect
I direct every aspect
of my 8 bodies
of my 8 bodies
to turn upwards to the eternal light of the universe.
to the eternal light of the universe.
All of my 8 chakras
All of my 8 chakras
and bodies of being
and bodies of being
are now fully open
are now fully open
to the light of the universe.
to the light of the universe.
I am at one with the universe.
I am at one with the universe.
My spirit is awake
My spirit is awake
and fully open
And fully open
to the universe.
to the universe.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon every aspect
Shines upon every aspect
of my etheric body.
of my etheric body.
I thank my universe
I thank my universe
for your bells
for your bells
of levitating power,
levitating power,
raising me upwards
raising me upwards
toward the heavens,
toward the heavens,
and the infinitely powerful
and the infinitely powerful
blue shield
blue shield
of electromagnetic insulation
of electromagnetic insulation
which allows only the light within.
which allows only the light within.
My etheric body
My etheric body
expresses perfect and appropriate
expresses perfect and appropriate
feelings and emotions.
feelings and emotions.
emotions.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my astral body.
of my astral body.
Be awake and alert.
Be awake and alert.
My astral body.
My astral body.
I thank my universe
Thank my universe
for easy and relaxed
for easy and relaxed
astral travel,
astral travel,
perfect control,
perfect control,
and spiritual peace.
and spiritual peace.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my mental body.
of my mental body.
I thank my universe
I thank my universe
for accurate memory,
for accurate memory,
appropriate intelligence,
appropriate intelligence,
proper revelation,
proper revelations,
and divine timing
and divine timing
of righteous decisions.
of righteous decisions.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my physical body.
of my physical body.
This light shines
This light shines
from above down
from above down
and inside out
and inside out
through every cell,
through every cell,
traveling from my brain
traveling from my brain
through my forehead and throat,
through my forehead and throat,
permeating all cells of my heart,
permeating all cells of my heart,
following every part
following every part
of my digestive system,
of my digestive system,
including my stomach,
including my stomach,
liver, and intestines, flowing from my cranium
flowing from my cranium,
through my spine
through my spine,
to the sacral base,
to the sacral base,
creating divine stability
creating divine stability
through my arms and hands,
arms and hands,
legs and feet.
legs and feet.
I direct the light
I direct the light
to charge
to charge
my entire nervous system
my entire nervous system
and shine
and shine
through every blood cell,
through every blood cell,
creating perfect
creating perfect
homeostasis.
homeostasis.
All cells
All cells
composing my physical body
composing my physical body
through the universe inside
through the universe inside
are in a perfect
are in perfect
and divine balance.
and divine balance.
I thank my universe
I thank my universe
for keeping me at all times
for keeping me at all times
in perfect health.
in perfect health.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon every part
shines upon every part
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon the outermost band
shines upon the outermost band
of all atoms
of all atoms
within me,
within me,
vitalizing and energizing the band
vitalizing and energizing the band
The band.
to perfect spin and balance.
to perfect spin and balance.
I thank my universe
I thank my universe
for divine energy.
for divine energy.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon the middle rings
shines upon the middle rings
of all atoms within me,
of all atoms within me,
vitalizing and energizing the rings
vitalizing and energizing the rings
to perfect spin and balance.
to perfect spin and balance.
I thank my universe
I thank my universe
for healing
for healing
all inherited factors
all inherited factors
and also for the many
and also for the many
genetic blessings
genetic blessings
of my ancestors.
of my ancestors.
Thank you for healing
Thank you for healing
all past life
all past life
karmic
karmic
patterns.
patterns.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon the innermost band
shines upon the innermost band
of all atoms within me,
of all atoms within me,
vitalizing and energizing the band
vitalizing and energizing the band
to perfect spin and balance.
to perfect spin and balance.
Thank you for healing
Thank you for healing
all traumatic
all traumatic
occlusions
occlusions
over my entire existence.
over my entire existence.
Universal pure intelligence
Universal pure intelligence
exists
exists
within every core
within every core
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
It is that intelligence
It is that intelligence
which is the nothingness
which is the nothingness
that creates the somethingness
that creates the somethingness
of my existence.
of my existence.
Thank you
Thank you
for creating the somethingness
for creating the somethingness
from the nothingness
from the nothingness
May the light of the universe
May the light of the universe
enter and stimulate
enter and stimulate
every outer band,
outer band,
middle rings,
middle rings,
inner band,
inner band,
and core within me.
and core within me.
May the light of the universe
May the light of the universe
enter every core
enter every core
of every atom within,
of every atom within,
igniting them in succession,
igniting them in succession,
transforming each atom
transforming each atom
into an atomic sun,
into an atomic sun,
together forming
together forming
the universal light of the universe
the universal light of the universe
within me.
within me.
Thank you for shining
Thank you for shining
universal pure light
universal pure light
into all 8 of my bodies,
into all 8 of my bodies,
igniting them in succession
igniting them in succession,
and connecting me fully and wholly
and connecting fully and wholly
to the divine light of creation
to the divine light of creation
of this
of this
and every other universe.
and every other universe.
Breathe. Do your breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth, tongue through your mouth. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 zillion
1 zillion
times 1 zillion
times 1 zillion
into every core
into every core
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
Breathe. The breath is the pump. Just breathe. We're supercharging the energy. Feel it? I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 septillion
1 septillion
times 1 septillion
times 1 septillion
into every core
into every core
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
Breathe. Come on, breathe that energy in. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 Google
1 Google
times 1 Google
times 1 Google
times 1 Google
times 1 Google
into every core
into every core
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
Breathe. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 Googleplex
1 Googleplex
times 1 Googleplex
times 1 Googleplex
into every core
into every core
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
Breathe. Igniting each atom in succession.
Igniting each atom in succession.
Transforming each atom
Transforming each atom
Atom.
into an atomic sun.
into an atomic sun.
Together forming
Together forming
the universal light of the universe.
the universal light
Light
of the
of the
universe
universe.
Within me.
within me.
Breathe. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 Googleplex
1 Googleplex
times 1 Googleplex
times 1 Googleplex
times 1 Googleplex
times 1 Googleplex
into my best life.
Into my best life.
Breathe. Now, we're going to do this into my divine lie detector so that you get good at this skill. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 Googleplex
1 Googleplex
times 1 Googleplex
times 1 Googleplex
times 1 Googleplex
times 1 Googleplex
into my
into my
divine
divine
lie detector.
lie detector.
Breathe. Now, this is one of your enlightened abilities. To know the difference between what is the truth and what is the lie, for you.
On all levels.
How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah.
Great. I love it.
Well, the interesting part about this, it's kind of like, I will always explain, kind of like if you have a car and bodies of light kind of works like your battery, it needs to be supercharged all the time because this is the tool. This is like a toy. This is one of the tools that you have to use, and it needs to be powered up. It needs to be charged all the time.
As a being of light.
As a being of light. So you have to have enough energy to test everything. It's kind of, you have to use this energy to power up this tool that you have. That's going to guide you towards your best life and towards your one divine future.
Right.
Yeah.
And if this is truly an ability as a being of light, and it's not your ability as a human. So this is your ability, which runs off of the electrical charge that you bring in as a being of light, not as a human. This is not a meat body ability. It isn't, right? So the thing is this, and what it works off of is strong and weak. And it's like an electromagnet, like on and off, on and off, on and off. Now, if an electromagnet works to the degree that you run electricity or energy through the magnet. So if there's no electricity, the electromagnet does not work. And that's why you cannot test the lie or the truth when you are so low as a super low human and have no energy as a being of light. So right now you are supercharged.
Yes.
You feel it. You feel tingly.
Yes.
You feel something. And that charge is the charge that we are using to be able to detect the truth for you. And it works off of strong and weak. So he's a strong guy here, right? So hold that strong and say, I love me, I love me, I love me.
I love me, I love me, I love me.
Now say, I hate me.
I hate me.
Now, that thing went way down. It was like super weak. So you gotta understand what's good for you makes you what?
Stronger.
Stronger. What's bad for you makes you
Weaker.
weaker. Now, which one is the truth? Strong or weak?
Strong.
Strong.
Strong. Which one is the lie?
Weak.
Weak.
Weakness. You got to understand the truth is within the flow of consciousness. So anything that stops the flow of energy within you is a lie. So that's where we go yes and no. Yes is opening up to the flow. Say yes, yes, yes. No, no, no.
Yes.
See? No is weak. When you say no to life, when you say no, I can't do it, no, 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 you are stopping the flow of consciousness through you into everything you do.
Be and have.
Yes. and you're in a lie. Anything that stops the flow of energy through you as a being of light is a lie. You see? So we're going to translate strong and weak into smooth and sticky. When you're strong, you can move your hands good. When they're sticky, you're weaker. So let's do this. Let's go yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do it at home. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
yes, yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
No, no, no.
No, no,
No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no.
No, no, no.
Now, see, we feel it really, really sticky is when it gets sticky is the no. The no is when you're testing a lie or something that is making you weaker.
Can I just interpret for someone who does understand what is a sticky? We call it sticky. It actually eventually is going to stop, but for the beginning, you're looking for like slight slowing down, and it's actually the hand's going to be slowing down. And eventually, if you say no, 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 your hands will be able to move. While you say yes, your hands freely moving back and forth.
Right.
So what we call sticky, it just is like a stopping of your hands. We kind of still, because the hands get like sticking out to each other. So this is what we're looking for at your case.
Right, and what you gotta understand is this, is if you're going, oh, I don't think it's working for me. I don't know why it's not working. You know why
I'll
it's...
have to practice it more.
Right, I know, working. No. Okay. If it ain't working for you at home, I'm gonna be quite honest. It's because your energy's too low. Okay? So go rewind this. Do bodies of light 2 or 3 more times to where you're tingly all over. And it's that tingly, it's the electromagnet. If you don't got no energy, you don't got no electromagnet. If you don't got no electromagnet, you don't got no lie detector. Right? Am I right?
Yes.
You've experienced that. You don't got no lie detector if you don't got no energy. You're a being of light. If you're super low and you don't got no tingly, you don't got nothing to do your electromagnet, your lie detector.
Yes, exactly.
Right? Right? So rewind. Just rewind it. Do 2 or 3 more bodies of light. Come back, and now we're going to check it again. You ready?
We'll be here.
We'll be here. So rewind, go back, then come back. Welcome back. Right? Okay, so now let's come back. Do this again. Come on, do it with us. Go. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, 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 yes. No, no, no. So you see the no is harder to move. It's stickier because you're weaker. Anything that makes you weaker is a lie.
So simple, really.
It's the wrong direction, basically.
Right, so anything that makes you weaker is a lie. Now, you're going to now translate this into our little lie detector violin, because sometimes it's hard to do this big one. So we do a little one. Come in, see if you can come in on us and see our hands. So you do a little one here.
And it doesn't matter the finger, the hand, it doesn't matter.
You just got to rub them together, okay? And so you got to really come in and see it. And we'll go yes, yes, yes.
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 No, no, no.
No, no,
No, no, no.
no.
No, no, no. So it's harder to move on no. Do you see your little energy violin, your little violin lie detector? Okay? So that you can do this kind of surreptitiously, like where you don't look like you're going, oh, you told me the truth. No. You just do your little lie detector like this. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. No, no, no. So if someone's lying to you, it'll get sticky when they're telling a lie. Mm-hmm. How profound is that?
I love it.
What do you think this is going to do for mankind when we're listening to politicians talk?
Or anyone.
Or anyone.
Really.
Well, you know, if you elect me, I'm going to be the best guy in the world. I got to do this and go to that.
Or how about the cars? Or how about the car sales, where you're checking and you're doing this and you're checking, you go, first you calibrate, yes, 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 no, no, no. And then you just let it move. And the car salesman goes, oh, this will be the best car for you. Oh. No, he knows it's like damaged, has a bad engine. They did put some duct tape around it, and that thing's going to be like 500 miles. It's going to be exploding. So wouldn't you like to know if the car salesman is telling you the truth?
Or how about this
or
one?
a lie?
Your body needs to take this.
Yeah, oh yeah, like you go to your practitioner, and he says, oh, you really need to take this, and you're like, oh. Oh, it's sticky. Oh, maybe you don't need to take that.
Right. Or your best friends trying to help you get through a cold or something are full of suggestions.
Yeah, so anything that makes you stronger and is really smooth is what?
Is the truth.
Is the truth. It's true for you. Anything that gets sticky, real sticky, is what?
The lie.
A lie.
Wrong direction.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now here's another secret.
I love the secret.
As a light being. The path into the light can only be the truth for you. Mm-hmm. So you were meant to regain your enlightened abilities, and you were meant to walk the path into the light. So anything that is going towards the light, to regaining your enlightened abilities, will be smooth.
How exciting.
Isn't that wild?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you testing your way through the light. You're kind of testing. Oh, sticky. Oh, smooth. I'm going this way. Sticky. Oh, smooth. Going this way. You kind of just
you're wanting to test what's true for you.
Whatever's sticky, you don't do that. What's smooth, that's exactly.
And
what
you go back and look at the river video. The river, if you really want to get into learning about those choices and decisions. Right now, we're going to the Lie Truth Revealed, and we're going to just stay tuned, because we are going to be revealing some of the biggest lies that have really put our planet on a self-destructive mode, which can't happen any longer. We have to evolve into the truth. Here we go. Put your lie detector. We have to evolve into the truth in order for our
Right.
planet to evolve.
Right.
And that's super smooth.
Is it smooth or sticky?
Yeah, so that's, now listen to us. We always want you to test to see if we're telling you the truth.
Right.
We say that in class. We want you to test to see if we're telling you the truth, because we want it to be what is true for you.
And I just
you
want
test
to
it.
add how amazing this is in terms of discernment. Because if someone is giving me information, I can test, is this true for me? But I can also test, is it true for them?
Yeah.
Because we're all in different bodies, different casings.
Yeah.
So what is true for me may not be true for you, and in the reverse.
Right.
So the beautiful thing about this is that I'm always knowing what's best for me.
For me. And like this person could say, well, this is the best vitamin C, and it may be true for them.
Right.
But for you, it might give you a cold sore or a rash or something, right? So now let's go with one of the biggest lies on earth for mankind
I love
right
this
now.
one.
You ready? Let's say it. Okay, so let's bring up our tester. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Check smooth and sticky. Now, I am this human body.
Oh, sticky.
You say it. Say it. I am this human body.
I am this human body.
It's not.
Sticky.
See, you got to understand that you are not, and it even makes my shoulder hurt saying it, you're not this body.
I'm not the body.
You have the body, but you're not the body.
The body is a temple, is like a car you're driving around. You're saying, and now say, I am
I am
an infinite being of light.
An
An
infinite
being of light.
of light.
Wow, that's just like off the
so
chart.
smooth.
Feel how smooth it is. Zoom. I am an infinite being of light.
I am an
I am
infinite
an
being of
infinite being
light.
of light.
I am the body.
I am
I am
an
the
infinite
body.
See how sticky that is? You're not a body.
Uh-oh.
You're not this casing. And furthermore, this casing has a stimulus response mechanism, but all of our highest ideals, all the great works of art, the music, the science, all of the highest achievements that we consider that happened for mankind had nothing to do with this body. And the highest achievements had nothing to do with this body.
That's smooth. That's so
People love in evolution to say, well, we had superimposed, we were able to touch our hands like this. You know, our body evolved from the light. Check that. Our body evolved from the informational sequences within the light.
That's smooth.
And that's smooth. That's the truth, okay? Now, the highest attributes come from you as a being of light, is true. Now, does my intelligence comes from my brain? Check that. That's sticky. And that's one of the biggest lies. Your intelligence does not have anything to do with your brain necessarily.
That's kind of exciting.
It's kind of like the body. Your intelligence happens from the light being flowing through the conduits in the brain, but the actual intelligence comes from you as an infinite being of light. And we can, as you'll notice as we do, and as you do bodies of light, that your intelligence will skyrocket when you do bodies of light. Your IQ could just go up like 1,000-fold. And I know, hey, check this, your IQ, my IQ can go up, say my IQ can go up 1,000-fold
Can go up 1,000-fold.
by just doing bodies of light.
By just doing bodies of light.
That's all smooth. Yes, that's true for me.
But you understand, it's just the viewpoint of what you're doing is it's like processors. You got to understand that as you get above a 10 in energy, we're not going to be doing the numbering motions, but as you get above a 10, you become like a fountain. And you start plugging into the consciousness of all the informational sequences around you. Historically, they called that the Akashic records. But you got to understand that there's all this intelligence, all this information, not to mention all the before Earth technology that you have from past lives as a being of light. See, it's not your body that remembers the before Earth technology. It's you. You've lived thousands, okay, I've lived thousands of lifetimes and millions of years as a being of light. I've lived thousands of lifetimes and millions of years as a being of light. And see, is that smooth for you?
Yes.
Wow. So you understand, and you got to do it from a point, yes, 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 no, no, test it for yourself. So you got to see that we are blasting away some of the biggest things. Now, I have lived many, many lifetimes
I have lived many, many
I have
lifetimes
lived
Many,
many,
many
many, many, many lifetimes.
That's smooth.
in many different forms.
In many different forms.
You weren't just in this meat body. You've been in animals and things and creatures. So you understand that, and here's another one, and check, see if we're telling you the truth. Mankind, understanding, reincarnation will evolve all mankind much higher.
will evolve all mankind much higher.
Yes.
And so that's smooth.
Yes.
Yes.
So what that means is that it's very important that we scientifically, here it is, it's very important that we scientifically understand past lives in order to take that next great leap for mankind. So you see the smoothness. Check what we're telling you, see if it's true. See, they're testing me. You tested home. See, these are big, 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 big lies revealed.
And it's all independent. It's all about you. You're sitting behind this monitor screen far, far away, maybe the other end of the world, maybe somewhere in Japan or Australia. And
Or Europe, or anywhere.
Who knows
Or
where?
Russia,
or Switzerland, or Norway. Who knows where
Or
you're
maybe
at.
you're tuning in from like a spaceship over there that really loves this information.
Yes, and you test it independently. There is nobody telling you this is truth, this is not. There is nobody pressuring you, standing above you, saying, well, this is it, this is not. You're doing it for yourself. How powerful is this?
Oh, here we go. I'm going to add a big one. I just got to do it. Hold it up. I've had past lives
I've had past lives
on other planets.
on other planets.
Whoa. Isn't that
That's
wild
true.
when it's smooth?
Yes.
And it's fun to
You see that?
to remember the past lives. It's,
Definitely.
It's wild.
That's
And
wild.
yeah, now just so you know, and you test me, keep testing while we're doing it.
I'm tested, don't worry.
So if we don't understand for mankind our past lives scientifically, we will possibly devolve way lower.
Oh, I can say more.
You can say more. Say more. He's going to tell us him.
If we don't evolve scientifically, understanding the past lives and seeing who we were before, we tap into World War III.
Yeah, that's true.
That's smooth.
Not,
He does a lot of future visions, so he sees a lot of
I see it all the time,
future.
and we do. I mean, if we just stop it, if we don't evolve and understand more of the things, and then especially science needs to gotta keep up with this as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy for science to be so far behind the knowledge that's happening on this planet. People have to, we need to let science, break out of these barriers where they ostracize different groups and allow science to go. Quantum physics has gone quite good and come through. We need a lot of other branches of science to break out of the box of this old world physics that just doesn't work anymore, because we have to evolve as light beings. Otherwise, this species, this thing won't be here. We'll have to go to another planet.
Can you imagine scientists, as they go through their discoveries and creations, are actually testing what is going to be the best for mankind?
Oh, can I say something?
Yes.
Can I say, like, those scientists actually find out those new things that actually we use later on, like new technologies? What do you think they're coming from? They're coming when the scientists actually plugging in
To higher consciousness.
using the energy, not with the body, not with the IQ that he has.
That
in the
is
brain.
not the human body.
Not with the brain.
You're not, this little ape body is not where it's coming from, okay, folks?
You go up, plug in, and you have all the information.
It's coming from higher consciousness. It's coming from you as a limitless being of light. And I'll tell you, you gotta open up, and you can sit there and meditate for 6 hours a day, do Om or whatever for 6 weeks, or you can do Bodies of Light once. Bodies of Light's really quick.
Yes. And Lee, I like to say too that this testing technique is scientific. Not only, you see, when we're all testing and we're all getting smooth in these questions that we're asking, you're also getting the same result.
At home.
So this is scientific. When your energy is high and we're all testing the same...
we all get the same thing.
Yes, we all get the same result.
And that's its duplicatability and good observation, which is science, but we got to evolve. We have to evolve. And I want to bring up another big thing is with the religions. Okay, and let's bring it up. Come on, let's get real here. We're going to get into the big lies.
And you gotta really relax on this, because I know we have a lot of belief systems. Settle down.
Settle down your ego if we step on anyone's religious values here. Now, what you gotta understand is this: is there one way to go to heaven or one way to go to higher consciousness, and that is sticky.
Is there one way to go to heaven?
Is there one way to go to heaven? Is no.
Sticky.
Is there 3 ways? Are there way more than 3 ways? Yes. Are there
Yes.
3, 10, 100, 1,000, a million, a billion, a trillion, a septillion? Googleplex. There's like a limitless number of ways to plug into higher consciousness and to plug into heaven now. And that is the next big lie.
Okay.
And that is this.
Heaven now.
What happened in Rome?
Is heaven other than now? No.
No.
Is heaven at any other time other than now? Is heaven
only now.
heaven is at a different time than now? No. Check it.
Right.
Heaven is at a different time than now. Sticky.
Sticky.
Yes.
Is heaven's after I'm dead? No.
Oh.
That is a lie. You got to understand that this lie that heaven happens after you're dead was used to enslave all of mankind.
Yes.
Tell the story about the king hiring an assassin.
Oh, well, we're going to do that next. But right now I want to talk about Rome. And even when Christianity, when the pagans started leaving the stage and the Christians took over Rome, Rome was a very big slave state. Did you know that? And they knew that if heaven, everyone knew that he was plugging into heaven now. Check this. Jesus only plugged into heaven in the now moment. See how smooth that is? Everyone say it. Jesus only plugged into heaven
Only plugged into
in the
heaven.
now moment.
In the now moment.
And I'm about to bring the next one. Muhammad only plugged into heaven
Only plugged into
in
heaven.
the now moment.
In the now moment.
Oh. Buddha
Buddha.
only plugged into heaven
Only plugged into
in
heaven.
the now moment.
Now moment.
See how smooth that is? That's the truth.
Which leaves Moses.
Moses
Moses.
only plugged into heaven
Only plugged into heaven.
in the now moment.
Now
moment.
See, you gotta understand that these leaders, I mean, Muhammad plugged into the cave and said he saw Gabriel. Jesus Christ said, heaven is like the wind, you can hear it, but you can't see it. He knew it was a flow that flowed through you. It was a flow of consciousness.
Yeah.
He talked to God in the now moment. Now, how can someone go from talking to God in the now moment to where the whole religion devolved to the point where everyone became a slave to do something after they're dead? Well, I'll tell you, one thing was money. It was very big on money back in the Roman times, and here we go. Religion was all about money.
Religion was
All about money in the Roman times, and that's smooth. So smooth as silk.
Yes.
Okay? And also they convinced people that heaven was after they dead so they could enslave them.
Yes.
Yes.
Because if they knew, like Jesus, that heaven was only now, then all the slaves would have overthrown Rome.
Yes.
And back then, here, check this. Even if a slave read the Bible on his own, he would have been killed. See how smooth that is?
Yes, it is.
So you understand that they kept this knowledge secret because they wanted you to be a sheep. They wanted you to be a slave, and they did not want you to plug into the kingdom of heaven, this infinite knowledge and infinite information now, and that is the only time it's going to happen now. And of course, I realized that back when I died. And died 2 nights in a row and plugged into the energy. And I plugged there and came back and I was like, wow, it's more like a river or a door. It has nothing to do with going and coming. It's a flow.
It's a flow.
And
so
you behind the camera, you tested it all the time. Everything that comes out from us, you just test it.
test it. Make
Test
sure it's
it.
true for you.
Test it.
Now I'm going to tell you another thing. Bodies of light
Bodies.
plugged you into heaven now.
Plugs you into heaven now.
That's smooth.
See how smooth that is?
Wow.
beautiful.
And why does it plug you in? Because it's allowing it to flow through. Because it's getting rid of the resistance to the flow of higher consciousness flowing through you and everything you be doing.
And that brings us to the drugs.
To the assassin sect.
Okay, and then to the drugs.
Yeah, so she brought up assassins.
Okay.
So now the next big lie that I want you to understand is that why do you think that anyone ever thought that you were supposed to kill people or do things to get to heaven? Why would that ever have become anything? And a lot of people don't know that way back when during the Arabian times that you had princes who would have these beautiful gardens, and they would have women in the gardens and food and all these things. And what they would do, and check to see if I'm checking right,
You can test
they would
his
take the
words.
young boys and bring them into the gardens. Check, see if I'm telling you the truth. And they would bring the young boys in the gardens and they would give them hashish and drugs and let them have all the sex with the women and all the food. And then they would, after they got off of the drug trip, they would say, you were just in heaven. And if you go kill my enemy over there, then you'll go back. So, wow. That's how the lie started. And that's one of the world's biggest lies, that you have to do something bad to get to heaven, and you have to kill other people or do things to get to heaven. That all started as a lie, as a big trick. And just so you know, and let's bring another thing. You ready?
Yeah.
And this evolves right into something. All hate is a lie.
All hate is a lie.
All hate.
See how
is a
smooth
lie.
that?
Is it smooth or sticky?
All hate is a lie.
All hate
is a lie.
All hate is a lie.
All love is the truth.
All love is the truth.
All love is the truth.
All
Love
love
is
is
the
the
truth.
truth.
Okay, so you understand that hating anything is a lie.
And judgments.
Yes, judging anything is a lie. Here you go. Judging anything
Judging anything
is a lie.
is a lie.
Separation is a lie.
Okay, now here it is. Now, the nature of light and dark energy is this. The light makes us feel at one with the universe. It connects us with everything. It makes us one with the plants and the animals and the trees and the birds. And when you do a lot of bodies of light at home, sometimes a tree might say hi. And a bird might come up and chirp and look at you. And an animal and your pet may never leave you alone again, because it just has to be next to your energy because it feels you. Now, the light, as you relax and allow the light in, and bodies of light is just a very fast way. It's like supercharged in 13 minutes. It allows the light in through so quick that it just evolves your life to higher and better form. And you're going to find that you just feel different. You feel amazing.
And I just want to say, as a psychic, I receive all this information, and I was searching for a way to help my clients get connected quickly. So I taught them the little yes, no. And then I found out that saying bodies of light, as we did earlier on the video, is the secret, because it raises your energy.
vibration.
And you can get connected to start receiving information much faster.
Yeah, because the thing is that you have to raise your vibration high enough to plug into the intelligence all around you. That's why some people who couldn't get into all the Akashic records and the higher consciousness and didn't have all the visions and stuff, just because their energy was so low, they thought they were human. So now when you do bodies of light, you're going to no longer think you're human. You're going to know you're a limitless being of light, and you're going to have lots of enlightened abilities, including the lie detector, right? So now we did the assassin sect, and then the next one,
The drugs.
the drugs. Now, why are drugs a lie? Now, it's very interesting. We sit here and go, well, how could drugs be a lie?
Are drugs a lie?
Like toxic drugs we're talking about. So
Yeah.
now, and then people wonder, why do they feel high? Now, first of all, if you hold the drug in your hand, it'll be sticky,
Right.
because it's death. So smooth is life. The truth is life. And death is the lie. Because you're a limitless being of light. You do not die.
And
The only thing that dies is the body, but the body is not you.
And I think we make it clear about like really deadly ones, like synthetically processed the drugs. So that's what we're talking right now.
Yeah, and so let's say that you took a drug, and now just so you know, the truth is full of pleasure. The path into the light is full of pleasure. So if you took a drug, you felt good for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, but then you felt horrible for a week. How much lie is there? How much
Or even
dark
an
energy
hour.
is there?
You got high on something for an hour,
And then you threw up and felt horrible.
and then you just feel crashed like
Right.
for the next few days.
That's a lie. Do you understand that that's the path into the darkness? Okay? And you got to understand that in order to overcome this, you have to plug into higher consciousness. 2 bodies of light. Plug into your higher power is a very good way within AA, and it's helped people with PTSD and many mental suffering, and it's helped people. Now, I want you to understand these drugs. The only reason they work is because some of these drugs kill you. And as the body dies, you as a light being start leaving the body and you feel this high sensation. But then when you come back in, the body's like dying and sick, so then you feel bad for 3 or 4 days. Now, here's a really cool thing, and I think they're gonna love it. You ready?
Yeah.
And test. Okay, see if I'm telling you the truth. You at home have never, ever, ever taken a drug that will get you as high as you are going to get on light.
Yes, doing bodies of light.
Wow. See how smooth that is? And bodies of light plugs you into more light than anything else that I know of.
And also, bringing in the light is your birthright.
As a being of light.
That's who you are.
And on the other hand, we want you to just understand that bodies of light, it's one of the really powerful techniques. There are multiple different ways of plugging
Right.
into the light.
Yeah, limitless. It's just quick. So
Yes.
you want it to take 6 weeks with 6 hours a day or 13 minutes?
Right.
Yeah, or 4 minutes.
Yeah, once you memorize it or read it really quickly.
Yeah,
right?
so
So now there's some other big lies here we need to get into. What other big lies are you thinking of?
I just kind of coming back, like feeling good all the time is a lie. You cannot feel all the time.
Yeah, people who say that you know you have to feel bad a lot in order to enjoy the good, and that's a lie. Now, the path into the light, the path into higher consciousness is full of what?
Pleasure.
Okay, so you're going the right way when you feel good every day. So you got to do things that have more good energy in them. You know, so you can do bodies of light, do the bodies of light system, and feel good 24 hours a day.
Yes.
You know.
Okay.
What?
I just said. Okay, so test it. Do I have to suffer?
Yeah.
That's a
No,
good one.
yeah, drive to suffer is no.
It's
No.
sticky.
No, I can feel good all the time.
I can feel good
Smooth.
all the time.
That's
Check. I can feel good all the time.
I can feel good all the time.
I can feel good all the time.
I can feel
I
good
can
all
feel
the
good all
time.
the
So you understand
All the
that
time.
if you're not feeling good 24 hours a day, there's some lies there.
Right.
Okay? So it's time for you to start opening up to the light and opening up to your truth. Oh, this is where inner truth comes from.
Okay.
So, oh, this is a biggie. There's a lot of lies in this one. Okay?
Oh yes.
Can the truth be found anywhere else outside of yourself?
Ooh.
Is no.
Can the truth be found?
The truth is outside of me.
Outside
Check.
of me.
The truth is outside of me. Say it.
The
The
truth
truth is outside of me. Ew, it's sticky. It's almost painful. The truth is outside of me. Feel how sticky that is.
Is it sticky?
That weakens you, okay? You understand the only way that people could enslave you was try to say that the truth was not within you. You understand this? Jesus Christ was saying, I am the way, the truth, and the light. No, you know, so this is, you have to be it to have it. The truth is within me. The truth is within me. The truth is within me.
truth
See how
is within
smooth
me.
that?
The truth
The truth is within me. The truth is within me. The truth is within
The truth is
me.
within me.
See, it's nowhere else.
It's not just smooth, but I get these tingly sensations, and the tingles is the light. It's a confirmation.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
Right.
Oh yeah, as a lie detector, you can tell that when it's a truth, it feels good.
It uplifts you.
It uplifts you, and a lie will pull you down.
It drains you.
It's like when someone's telling you a lot of lies, you're just like oh my God, they're full of BS. I can't believe it.
It just doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel good. You can tell when, now you don't feel, you know, some people wonder, they wonder why they don't have this lie detector, and I'll tell you why. If people who don't have this lie detector, the only reason they don't have the lie detector, the only reason they don't feel things is because if their energy is a zero and so low, they don't feel any difference. But you do bodies of light, you're a billion. When you feel something that's a lie, it's painful, and you can feel like, oh, that's not true. That car salesman is like, oh, this car is going to be good for you, and you just like, oh, it's sticky, and you have a headache, and your higher self. Oh, here's another thing. Your higher self already knew what was in this video before you saw it.
That's smooth.
Your higher self already knew what was in this video before you saw it and guided you here to learn it because it wants you on the path of the light. See how smooth that is?
That's
Your
really
higher self is trying to guide you, and that's why you want to do stuff that's smooth. You want to do stuff that is the truth, that is on the path into the light. You don't want to do nothing that makes you sticky, because that's a path into the lie, that's a path into the darkness.
Why would you want to be weak?
Yes, never ever do anything that weakens you. Only do stuff that makes you stronger. Only do stuff that makes you happier. Only do stuff that makes you wealthier and healthier. You don't do no sticky. We don't do nothing that lowers our vibration.
The strength is within the light.
Yes, and the light happens when you allow it to flow within. And everyone say this with me. I am willing
I am willing
for the light
for the light
to guide my life
to guide my life
higher,
higher
and higher,
and higher
and higher,
and higher
into the light.
into the light.
And that's how easy it is to be on the path into the light.
And I think we're all examples of that, of following the guidance and watching amazing things unfold in our lives.
Yes.
Opportunities come to us, friends come to us.
Yes.
Because we're following the light.
Now, here's another lie. You ready?
Yep.
And this lie is this, that, some people are like, everything is equal for me to do on my path, so I don't need to have any discernment on what I should do. Everything is equal. Is everything I can do is equal? No. Now, that's a lie some enlightened people, or who think they're enlightened, have, where they think, oh, I can do this or this or this or this. It's not equal. Okay, you gotta understand that you have as much truth and light in your life as you're feeling pleasure and bliss. So the way that you know on the percentage that you're in the truth, that you're on the path into the light, is how good you feel and how often you feel it.
Right.
So if you feel good 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you're going the right direction.
Share it with your friends.
Now, if you only feel good 10% of the time, then that means you're 90% stuck in a lie.
Ooh.
Okay? Suffering is not needed. Suffering is telling you, don't go that direction. It's saying, warning, warning, warning. This is not the way into the light.
Blue, like a big red light.
Yeah, it's like saying no. Okay? So the thing is that you got to understand that you got to do those things that make you stronger, that are smooth, that are the truth for you. Now, another big thing is the truth. And this is in different religions. I don't want to push buttons, but we're going to push some buttons. Is that when you believe anything outside of yourself, that takes you on a dwindling spiral into the darkness.
Ooh, that's smooth.
And that's smooth. And I think I just said, if you believe on anything outside of yourself, you are going on the path into the darkness, into suffering, into unconsciousness. And that's a little strange. It's weird because you understand, even the most enlightened masters, they went within and plugged from inside to higher consciousness. Mm-hmm. Because the truth is this, and you check, no one else can have, no priest, preacher, guru, or anyone can have the perfect answers for you, that you could have any better answers than you can get for yourself.
Oh,
right?
that's smooth.
So you learning this lie detector and learning to test things for yourself and rehabilitate your enlightened abilities to have that internal lie detector, that your answers are better than anyone else's answers could ever be. Check.
Your answers for you.
Your answers for you are better than anyone else. So you can check, does this person have a good idea? Does this guru say that not eating garlic is what I should do? No. My body likes garlic.
My body likes garlic.
Should I eat garlic? Yes. We may have, and I've heard this, some gurus say, oh, you can't have hot sauce because it might make you horny. They're trying to stop the ego on that rather than loving it. And so they say, can't have hot sauce. Nope, that's not good for me either. Or how about another preacher, someone said, hey, you have to wear these magic underwear. Well, that's sticky. So maybe I shouldn't wear those magic underwear. Do I have to wear those magic underwear? No. Check it. Do I need to wear the magic underwear? No. Okay, you don't have the magic underwear, you don't have to wear it, okay?
Yeah.
And some preachers might say, this is the only religion. That's sticky too.
That's sticky.
This is the only religion that can save you. That's sticky.
That's sticky.
It's interesting how these religions branch off so many times. The truth is, one religion may be just as good as an Aborigine hitting a drum bouncing around, There's a lot of religions out there that aren't as good as an Aborigine going bang 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 bang. That's his way to plug into the light. And you know what? You love him where he's at.
Yeah.
And that you're not meant to change him, you're meant to change yourself.
Yeah.
There was it's about you realizing this for you. You realizing your own power, you realizing your own enlightened abilities that's going to change mankind and evolve us into light and love for everything. What other big lies are we going after?
Talking about what we were talking about, I like to
Talk about it.
I like to add that some of these gurus or people saying that we're waiting for a savior, we're waiting for somebody to come and save us.
That's a good one.
That's a lie.
So the Messiah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
So the truth is.
Okay,
that-
so here's this. So the truth is what? You say it.
the truth is that
Check it up. I'm going to test it.
the Messiah is your inner light.
Wow.
That's smooth.
Wow, you all at home just got it. You just got the big earth-shattering thing, is that you testing this light and following that is your Messiah. Oh my goodness.
No, but I gotta wait for the second coming or something, no?
No, it's the second coming of you.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, you. It's your test it. Is the Messiah anyone else other than you? Is it someone else other than you?
No.
The Messiah is someone else. No, the Messiah is me. Say it. The Messiah is me.
That's smooth.
Yes.
Was it smooth or was it
Smooth.
sticky?
Say it. The Messiah is me.
The
Messiah is me.
Smooth.
The second coming is me going in the light.
The second coming is me going to the light.
Wow. Oh my gosh, we just did something earth-shattering.
And
Oh my God, and it's on YouTube.
coming to the light right now.
Yes.
There is no
There's
waiting
no
until
other
you-
way. It's
until
now.
you die or do something.
You have to do it
It's
now. No, there's no other time other than now to plug into this energy.
Yeah.
Because you got to do it now. There is no other quantum time to do it.
And you know, like it just kind of came up to my mind. I've seen on the news something happened in Ukraine. There was this little group, and the main leader was saying, "Well, you know, you have to like sell your house. You need to give up your job. You need to bring me all the money." And of course, for the women, of course, for all these pretty women that come to this little group, they're saying like, "Well, the only way for you to get enlightened is to have a sex with me, and you can get it later."
Oh, where can I go to have that?
Oh, I know. And think about this. I mean, a lot of religions have sold humans on the idea that they needed to pay something their whole life and they can't have it until they're dead.
Yes.
Isn't that weird? Oh, that's like a very old, archaic way of living. Because actually, the light, bring it up, the kingdom of heaven and the treasure is now.
That's
Kingdom of
smooth.
heaven is treasure. It's not.
The kingdom of heaven and the treasure is now.
Yes.
The kingdom of heaven and the treasure is now.
The kingdom of heaven.
It's smooth. It's stepping on some toes, but it's smooth.
Oh, the other
That's
thing,
the truth.
And the other thing with like people getting like caught on all the time, they say in order for you to get like this, to be more enlightenment, it's hard to do that.
Oh, that's a lie.
It's got to be so complicated.
Right.
You got to be here for like decades and years and decades and decades and decades and do something and suffer and you know and sit there and do this.
The
and say
reason they
this.
put all those barriers there is because they were trying to enslave you into a system that was not the path into the light. Because the path into the light is simple. So that's
Super
another,
simple.
here it is. The path into the light, the path into
into the
truth,
light.
and the truth
And the truth
is simple.
as simple.
It's simple. It's
Simple.
as simple as light and love.
So let's try this one. Life is hard.
Life is hard, it's sticky.
Sticky.
That's a lie.
And
That's
you
a
go-
lie.
and
No,
you
no,
go-
no. Life is hard? That's a big one. Life is hard is a lie. You gotta understand that you are an infinite being of light. That everything is easy for you, and if you think it's easy. And so you have more abilities and capabilities than you ever imagined, and it's about unlocking more of you, flowing through you, into everything you be, do, and have.
Now.
Now.
Happily ever now.
And on that note, I want to give everyone a challenge. Okay? We're going to keep talking, but I want to give everyone a challenge.
We love it.
And it is the challenge with Bodies of Light. And you can go to bodiesoflight.net or drlee.org and go see the first video and sign up and do the Universal Edition of Bodies of Light every day for 30 days for free.
For free.
At least 3 times a day, and you're going to get, when you sign up, you're going to get the Universal Edition of Bodies of Light download, and you're going to be able to do it for 30 days for free. And we want to guarantee if you don't have a better life than you've had in a dozen lifetimes, that you don't have more energy, more health, more wealth, feel more amazing, more happy, more bliss, more peace than you ever thought possible as a lowly human. Because you aren't a human, you're an infinite being of light, and we guarantee that you're going to realize it when you do Bodies of Light at least 3 times a day for the next 30 days. So we challenge you to do that. After that, of course, we encourage you to buy Bodies of Light, to get the audios, and to come to the conference.
I wanted to say that in the book, Bodies of Light, is chapter 10, Bodies of Light, is the, I think it's called Your Body, is the explanation behind bodies of light, the
Yes.
sequence that we said earlier, and
Yes.
how it works and why it works. And actually a beautiful story of what all the 8 bodies are
Yeah.
that are in this physical being.
Yes.
Not the light being, the physical being.
Physical and light, because it has, but it's
Oh, that's right,
amazing.
it goes into the- yes.
But it's cool.
Yes.
So the challenge is
Yes.
for you to feel good and be high on light for 30 days.
All the time.
All the time. We just challenge you to feel good all the time. How about that?
Right, and if you don't feel it all good, just do bodies of light right then, and not see how quick everything turns around for you, because just like the leaf in the plant in the tree bends for the light, and how that quantum,
That's so true.
that quantum nature of how amazing that is, of how the plant just allows the light in, and then it evolves and causes the evolution of the plant, the health. You're the same way, except even more, in that your DNA evolves from the quantity
And
of
let's
light.
check
Here we go.
that.
Your DNA
My
evolves.
DNA.
My DNA.
My DNA
evolves
evolves
from the quantity
from the quantity
of light that I flow through me.
that I flow through me.
Okay, so like if you're not bringing the light in and don't feel tingly and great all the time, your DNA is devolving. But if you're doing bodies of light a few times a day, your DNA is evolving. Your DNA is creating superhumans. Your DNA is creating something new because of a quantity of light that's flowing through you, that's evolving your physical body to higher and better form, but also evolving your entire life to higher and better form. And the viewpoint is God is the light. So this is still religious in the fact that the major religions understood that God is light and there is no darkness in him, and that as you let the light in, you plug into God or your higher power. So it's very interesting how we're, as mankind in this new age, we're evolving into a new great enlightenment.
And also, your life becomes, some people use miracle.
Yes.
Some people use the word coincidence, but it's moment after moment after moment of gift.
Yes.
Gifts. I pulled over on my way here to take a picture of a beautiful flowering tree. It was at its apex, and I wanted to immortalize the tree with the thoughts that I was having. So it took me a while to maneuver the car and get the window down and get the camera out. And then all of a sudden there was a gust of wind that I don't know where it came from, and a flower came from the tree and dropped right on my dashboard.
Wow. Yeah.
When you're one with the universe, your life becomes the beauty that life is.
And the thing
all
is,
the time.
is that you're it. You are it. You are what we've been waiting for forever. And that we're waiting for you to shine your light, to evolve your life, to evolve your community, to make the world better for all of us, because you're willing to let the light flow through you. You understand that what your DNA is, it's like a biowave computer. Only that it goes at a much lower temperature than these supercomputers out there. But you can understand that as you bring in the light, you're upgrading your software. You're upgrading your very nature. You're upgrading your life. You're upgrading your happiness and your bliss and your peace and everything else. And we're just here to encourage you to be part of that upgrade, to be part of all humanity shifting to that next higher, greater consciousness. And on that note, we're doing our part, right? So we're doing our part to shift, to get this information out there.
Oh, and I just also want to say, what a beautiful gift we're bringing to you. I don't know if you can see behind it, us, it says, be your best life now.
Now.
That's what we want to bring to you. And Dr. Lee is very generously offering it to you for free. Just go to the website and do it.
And do it. And the thing is that part of this, though, we do need the flow of those who have the karma and the wherewithal to get this to mankind. See, this nature,
Spread it out.
this capability to evolve so quickly into the light with bodies of light really needs millions of dollars. We have a film that we want to get done. We have the We Are One World events in San Francisco and Israel simultaneously for the beginning of the year that we want to do. We have the online courses and the Lightworkers International and the League of Lightworkers International, the television series, and all these things that need funding. And just like anything that has evolved mankind, it's needed a wherewithal. And if you look at the patterns And the things that exist today, they exist today because certain people felt that they were important enough to continue and to give a lot of money and a lot of resources to, and now they're still here now,
Right.
even if they're not all that great for mankind.
Right.
So what I want to say is that when you do Bodies of Light, and you see that your entire life evolves, and that you realize that this is the next great leap for mankind, and you realize that this is going to change everything, you know, the world's not going to get it if there's not enough money to get it out there. So we need you to get in touch with us. We need a few million on the film. We need money with the We Are One World campaign, the online course, the Lightworkers International. There's a lot of things that we need funding for, and I know. And the thing is, let's bring it up here. So it will greatly improve my life to give money to Bodies of Light. And you feel how smooth that is. And to promote Bodies of Light to the world. So you check that, you find out that's true for you. You can even test. Let's say you have a lot of money. Should I give $1 million? Should I give 10 million? Should I give 100,000? Should I give 10,000, 1,000, $1, $10, $100? Just check. Because you can even test what's true and what's highest and best for you. And we really do need your help. And mankind needs your help, because once you realize this is like Hammurabi's treasure, this is one of the greatest treasures, is your inner light. And we really know how to unlock it and how to plug you into it and how to test it. And this technology is the greatest leap for mankind since fire was for the caveman.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Right? And people wouldn't trade $1 billion for what happens when they release thousands of lifetimes of these psychic scars, and when they become super beings of light. And just so you know, the effort that you do, and check, everything I'm telling you, the effort that you do to do Bodies of Light every day and to wash away thousands of lifetimes in your dark core, that it's kind of like right now, you've won the treasure. You have just won $1 billion lottery in gold bars. Check. Doing Bodies of Light, you just won over $1 billion lottery in gold bars. The only thing is you got to take the bars and put them in your account. And every time you say Bodies of Light, is like putting a gold bar in your account. And here's the great thing. Check, see if I'm telling the truth. The light that you unleash within yourself, you take with you lifetime to lifetime. The light you unleash within yourself, you get to take with you. And the light is your greatest asset, which means that nothing is more important than this light that you open up within yourself. Nothing is more important. There's nothing that's going to be better for you as a being of light. There's nothing for you to work on in the future. Or for after you're dead. It's now. There's nothing after you're dead. You got to do it now. You got to do Bodies of Light now. You got to bring in the light now. You got to love yourself now. And it's now. This biowave computer don't evolve later. It only evolves now. So, it's time for you to take our DNA higher now. It's time to take humanity higher now. We can do it now. It's time to get it out there now. I mean, these are things that we all check. But what else did you want to bring up?
Should you be waiting for anything to happen? It's like, no. Should be done right now? Yes.
Yes. Should you wait? No. Should you wait? No. Waiting is no waiting. You need to do this now. You need to take the 30-day challenge now.
So
help us now.
There's 2 challenges here. The one is a 30-day challenge where we challenge you to take on living your best life. How selfish is that?
Yeah, 24 hours a day, but do Bodies of Light every day.
Right. And
for 30 days.
Challenge
3 times a day.
Is to test, are you the one that is bringing Bodies of Light to the world? Are you the one?
Yeah. Am I? Is it my responsibility? Is it my responsibility to get this out to the publishers?
Are you the one that's going to receive the karma, not for this life, but now that you know there's past lives, there's definitely future lives.
Yeah.
And what you take with you is your karma points.
And your light. We work on the karma points a lot after we release our dark core.
Yes.
But right now, the dark core is the first thing, and that's like 99.9% of the work.
Which is your karma.
Which is your karma. But you wash away karma with light and love. Here, you wash away karma with light and love. That's the truth.
That's beautiful.
There's karma. What?
Do you wash away, as they call it, sins with more suffering?
No. You don't wash away with suffering. Do you wash away with belief? Do you wash away sins with belief? Do you save yourself with belief? No. It's not about believing. I know this is weird. I'm stepping on so many toes. Will belief save me? No. Belief will save me. No.
Your inner light?
Your inner light will save you. Following the path into your inner light and the path into light will save you. Belief will save me? No. But you've been sold a bill of goods. That you pay money the rest of your life, you die, you pay your money your whole life to get something after you're dead, which you're never going to get. Okay, will I actually get it after I'm dead? No. You don't get it. That's why for thousands of years people keep racking up all this karma, because they don't understand that they have past lives, and that what you do, if you hurt someone, you got to pay that karma. So the only way you're going to wash it away is light and love. It isn't about believing or saying whatever. It's not about believing in something to wash away that karma. It does not get washed away with belief. It gets washed away with loving yourself, loving others, bringing in the light, and letting the light transform that lump of coal, that sin, into the most brilliant diamond. Because the light evolves all things to higher and better form. And that's what we got to realize as mankind. These are huge, these are big ideas. And it's going up in the face of a lot of old structures of belief that are holding the planet back. Honestly.
You can test the validity.
And you test everything we're telling you. I know we're getting kind of wild. I didn't know we were going to be getting this, stepping on this many toes, but I guess we are. I mean,
So basically, we're telling you.
We're doing a lot of automatic talking, by the way. When you do a lot of bodies of light, you'll start, and Jesus talked about he'll talk through you, God. Well, when you do a lot of bodies of light, you tend to blah, 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 blah. You talk, and it just isn't in tongues. You'll just say stuff without even knowing what you're saying, because the light plugs you into infinite intelligence. And we're just automatic talking. I mean, I normally wouldn't be saying all this stuff, because I don't want to step on toes, but we're just automatic talking. You know why? Because you're ready. Because you listened this long, and now you're ready to hear the truth. So you just got you get the gems because you're there. Because you listened this long.
Exactly.
Yeah, smooth. What?
And that's what I was going to say, is I want you to test, is this true for me? About your personal beliefs that you're holding, and about the beliefs other people are telling you, this is what you need to do to get there.
Right.
Just test it. That's all. Is it true for me?
Is it true? Because the lie will definitely put you into the path into darkness and the path into pain and suffering. But something could be true for them, but a lie for you.
Right.
So that's why you have to test it for yourself. This is why garlic could be great for you and bad for them. So maybe maybe garlic wasn't, maybe it gave them agita and stomach problems. But you don't necessarily have to follow the same path. Your path into the light is not the same as their path into the light. All of our paths are going to higher consciousness, but they are not the same. Yeah. And that's another truth.
Another reason that I love teaching my clients testing is, let's say your child is ill and you go to the doctor and the doctor says, I have the perfect antibiotics and this will clear it up. You can test.
Yeah, and you go, is that true? Oh, no. And you go, well, do you have another antibiotic?
Right.
No, okay. Do you have another one? That one feels smooth.
Till you get
and then
the
the fourth one actually was the truth. So you wait till it's smooth.
No more bad reactions to anything.
It's amazing.
Ever.
And pleasure.
Anything. And so we also invite you to test your food.
And your doctor.
A whole other video.
Yeah, the whole other video is testing the food, Chia food. But I know we're getting kind of wild here. I hope, and I'm getting that you guys appreciate it. Are there any other?
It's totally fine. I mean, it's fine. Because, those who ready to get it, they'll get it. I mean, of course, there's going to be a lot of people saying different things, which is fine. You just, the ones who are ready, they're going to get it.
Oh, I want to say this too. Are you supposed to force anyone to do anything?
No.
Should you force anyone to do anything?
No.
Force anyone? No. That was another big thing. That it's not about forcing anyone to do anything. The only thing we're here to do is change ourselves.
And it's
changing yourself will change the world. Like Gandhi said. He said, be the change
you want to see.
You want to see in the world.
Yes. And it's not about telling anyone else. Because now you can actually test, I have a great idea. Oh, that's not going to work for you. Okay, let's look for something else.
Yeah. So you understand that this intelligence, this internal lie detector only happens when you plug into the light. So definitely do bodies of light at least 3 times a day. Start practicing true yes and no, smooth and sticky. Doing, really listen to what's true for you.
Call us if you need help.
Yeah, you
with
can.
Any discernment.
Cynthia Siegel, Dr. Lee Vickers, Vitaly Okri. We're glad to help you on your path into the light, path into testing the truth. Business decisions.
Right.
Should I invest in this company? And you'll know if it's good or bad. Should I do this? You know, you can find these truths for yourself. It's amazing.
We can do that for you. And the thing is, I mean, if you think that you can do your part, because we all do our part, we all have our karma towards something, and it's only this much we can do. More things are kind of like responsibility for other people. If you have a hands or on some good context, or maybe into some social media, onto like spreading out.
Yes.
Because anytime that you help people with the right thing,
With things that are very creative, you get a huge karma back.
you have a good karma back. So don't hold it back.
Yeah, and check this. I get amazing karma for promoting Bodies of Light.
In any way,
See how smooth.
whatever
that
it is.
It's smooth. So you do things that are the truth, that are the smooth, the path into life for yourself. We're here to enable and give these skills to you. Get in touch with us. Let us work with you.
Okay.
Let us help you. Right?
Definitely.
And we're not going to be doing it for you. We're going to be teaching you how to do it for yourself.
Right, and that's the whole thing. We're not here to become another guru, okay? You know what we're here to do? We're here to show you how to be the you-ru, okay? You're the you-ru, okay? You're the one that's meant to test this. You're the one that's meant to follow the path into light. You're the one that's meant to experience your best life 24/7. You're it. You know, and we're just here to cheer you on because we know we can't force you. We're here to cheer you on to do it, to encourage you to do Bodies of Light every day and to feel as good as we do. And that what we're feeling is the light. That we're high on light, like all the time. That's right.
Well, the thing is, it's here for you. The thing is, if you're willing to come and get it, and it's, it doesn't take anything, doesn't take any of
We made it as easy as possible.
It's as easy as it gets, and we all experience different things, like going different practices, different techniques. A lot of them, they do work, but the thing is, what works for you better.
Oh, and this is another thing. Is it, right, you said you can do Bodies of Light with any other light working technique.
Yes.
So anything that's positive, Bodies of Light's a supercharger, and then anything else you do will work better. So do Bodies of Light and anything else.
I have a client that's a meditator out in Vancouver, Canada. She's been meditating for 30 years. They have a group out there. And I suggested that just once she try saying Bodies of Light first and then meditate. She now has her whole group saying Bodies of Light first and then meditating. So we're not telling you to give up anything.
No, this is just supercharging. It's just speeding things up and making it faster and more pleasurable. It's like enlightenment for the West. And
it's like plug it into the grid.
like really quick.
And do whatever makes you stronger.
Yes.
Do whatever is smooth. Do whatever makes you happier. Do whatever makes you healthier.
Wealthier. Just
more successful. Yeah.
Follow your bliss.
It's all about that.
Yes.
We just challenge you to feel good all the time.
Yeah, and because we know you can.
Honestly. What else can we say about it?
I know. I just keep going because I'm like, I want him to get it, please.
And so in closing, allow us to introduce ourselves again. My name is Cynthia Siegel, and I'm about to become your new favorite psychic.
My name is Vitaly Okry. One future, one breath. Become your one future. Become one of the universe.
And of course, I'm Dr. Lee Vickers, author of Bodies of Light and founder of Lightworkers International. And I just want to let you know that the reason we're here and the reason that we're so emphatic is because we love you, because we know that when you follow the path in the light and then you do Bodies of Light, that you make the world a better place from within yourself. We're teaching you these skills. Stay tuned. Get the Bodies of Light book. Go to the website. Do the 30-day challenge. Go and become a bright, gleaming star to evolve your life, your family, your community, the country, world at large, in this sector of the universe. And then let's get started on having fun, because then that's just the beginning. Because there's all these skills you're going to have as a being of light, right? There's just one of them, your lie detector, right? So
it's all about fun. It's all about enjoying it, and you have to be. You'll be feeling great and bliss and super high on light.
You're going to love this.
And you got to enjoy it a lot.
A lot.
Because it's really good.
And I want to thank you for joining us and for accepting the challenge. We want to hear from you in 30 days because your life is going to be unrecognizable in such an off-the-charts great way.
Yes.
We want to hear about it.
Yes.
It's you. It's all about you.
Yeah, we love you.
Love you.
Bye now.